A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a surprising move that has sparked both intrigue and criticism, former President Donald Trump is reportedly preparing to sign an executive order that would reintroduce the historic title of Department of War as a secondary name for the Department of Defense. This initiative, which aims to project a new sense of strength and resolve, comes as Trump seeks to reshape the narrative surrounding American military power. The proposed order would allow Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth to adopt the title of Secretary of War, a designation that has not been used since the War Department was officially renamed in 1947 following World War II. While the White House is framing this rebranding as a strategic move to bolster America's military identity, critics are voicing concerns over the implications of such a title. The term Department of War is historically associated with a more aggressive military posture, raising fears that this could escalate tensions with other nations and alter perceptions of American foreign policy. The legal name of the Pentagon will remain unchanged unless Congress intervenes, meaning that the Department of Defense will continue to be the formal title. However, Trump's executive order would permit the use of Department of War in various official contexts, including correspondence, public communications, and ceremonial functions. This dual branding could significantly alter the way the Pentagon presents itself domestically and internationally. Historically, the War Department was responsible for military operations and administration until the post-war restructuring led to the establishment of the Department of Defense. By resurrecting this older title, Trump seems to be tapping into a narrative that harkens back to a time of military expansion and conflict, which could resonate with certain segments of the American populace that prioritize a strong military presence. The initiative has generated a mixed response. Supporters argue that the rebranding reflects a necessary shift in how the U.S. approaches its defense strategy, one that emphasizes strength and readiness. They believe that adopting the title of Department of War could serve as a rallying cry for military personnel and veterans, instilling a sense of pride and purpose. On the other hand, critics warn that this move could be seen as a regression to a more militaristic approach to international relations. They fear that the language of war could exacerbate existing global tensions and undermine diplomatic efforts. The rebranding also raises questions about the message it sends to allies and adversaries alike, potentially altering the dynamics of U.S. foreign policy. In addition to the potential geopolitical ramifications, the rebranding effort could have domestic implications as well. The order instructs Secretary Hegseth to explore legislative pathways to make this change permanent, indicating that Trump is serious about embedding this new identity within the fabric of the U.S. military structure. As the country grapples with various challenges, including economic concerns and social issues, this focus on military branding could distract from pressing domestic priorities. The announcement comes at a time when Trump is positioning himself for a potential return to the presidency, and this bold move could be part of a broader strategy to galvanize support among his base. By appealing to nationalist sentiments and emphasizing a strong military, Trump may be attempting to solidify his image as a decisive leader who prioritizes American interests above all else. As the debate unfolds, it remains to be seen how this rebranding will be received by the American public and lawmakers. Will Congress embrace the idea of a Department of War, or will they push back against what some may view as an unnecessary and provocative change? The implications of this decision could reverberate far beyond the walls of the Pentagon, influencing the trajectory of U.S. military policy and its role on the global stage for years to come. In the meantime, the nation watches closely as this story develops, with many wondering what the future holds for America's military identity. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.